Perfect.
All right. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's make this money, guys. My name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition, where we show you that steak dinners are great, especially when they're for lunch. Special shout out to Crypto Hunter. Had a business meeting today, and thank you, brother. Appreciate you greatly. That steak was delicious. Okay, that's it. I'm about to go night-night. Bye. Just playing. But that steak was great. Thank you, Crypto Hunter. You are the best. So if anybody wants to send me steak, I will gladly accept it. No, I'm playing. All right, guys. My name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition, where we show you that sometimes when you're in trades, they go up and they go down. Big news, right? But I tell you what, if you know how to trade, if you know how to find support resistance, you can trade it going up or down. Right now, I am in a short. It's called Blast. This was a newly added coin that was put on MEXC, and right now it's doing okay. It's doing okay. Now, that could be because Bitcoin's coming down, or it could be because it's newly listed. Usually when they're newly listed, they tend to go down. But Bitcoin is helping with that trade because Bitcoin also broke this level. Once it breaks a level of support, well, it now becomes resistance. It'll be resistance until it breaks above and becomes support. Let's see who we have in here. We do have Ian in the house, my man. Thank you so much, Ian, for being here. He is one of the mods. He makes sure that everything is going good, not only here, but also in the VIP section. So special shout out to Ian as well. Thank you. We do have Crypto Candy. Crypto Candy was just promoted just the other day in the group. This guy is fire, absolute fire. If you put in the work, you will reap the rewards. Crypto Candy, he put in the work. And I love Crypto Candy because he asked why. just like me. Why this? Why that? Why do you do this instead of this? If you have the why mentality, telling you, if you can get somebody to explain the whys, which that's what I do, but if you have the why mentality, why am I using this indicator as opposed to this indicator? Or what does this indicator even do? You will be very, very successful. So once again, shout out to Crypto Candy, recently promoted in the VIP group, just because he's putting in the work. Like this guy, it's so funny too, because I'll put out a call in the group saying, hey guys, watch this coin right now. It just hit my alert. I need to wait just a little bit longer. And Crypto Candy, he's already in the trade. He's in the trade and leverage, you know, it's low leverage, but he's up 30%, 40%, whatever it is. Once you know how to trade, now of course for the group, I do it where it's a little safer, but Crypto Candy, he manages his risk. And that's one thing that you have to do as well. You have to find what best suits you. My trading, my risk management is mine. I show you different risk management, but it's up to you. How much money are you willing to lose? How much money can you put into a trade? You know, how far can your stop loss be? If it's too much, let's say I do it at 10%, but I'm only putting in $100 or $1,000 or whatever it is, and you're putting in 100,000, and that 10% is way too much for you. Well, then lower it, or rather reduce it. Maybe put 5%. Maybe have a lower amount that you enter on, and have maybe multiple entries, just so it's safer for you. Once again, all this you end up finding out the longer you do this. So, and I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you in the long run. This bull market, next bull market, the following after that. The first bull market, you make a lot of mistakes. First bull market, you make a lot of mistakes. Second bull market, well, you implement those mistakes to where you're not going to do them, and you learn from them, and then you make money. Third bull market is when you really, really make it big. Now, my goal is to reduce, hopefully at least one bull market, maybe even a bull market and a half wait time, and show you all my mistakes. That's the biggest thing. You want a mentor that will show you their mistakes and guide you in the right direction. Now, granted, I would never tell you what to do because you're grown people, grown men, grown women. I will advise you, I'll instruct you, and I'll just give you my knowledge. All right, moving on. But shout out to Crypto Candy. Appreciate you guys. Who else is here, guys? Who else is here? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know you're here. We do have Grant in the house. Now, of course, what we do every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we go and look at Bitcoin. We look at Bitcoin, then we look at your coins. So very important. If you have any coins you want me to look at, let me know, and we'll look at it. And who knows, we could all make money together based off of that coin. So we do have Grant in the house. Thank you, man, for being here. Hectic week, he says. Missing Joe and the others. Appreciate you, Grant. Grant's a good guy. Grant is a good guy. And that's what I love about our group. Right now it's small, and I love it because it's a family. And once it grows bigger and larger and larger and larger, of course, it's just going to be a larger family. And one thing that you have to know, I'm here for you. I'm not here to get rich off of you. I'm here to make money with you. Very important. Let's see here. Yes, definitely smash the likes, guys. Smash the likes. The likes are the fuel to the show. Let's see here. See, Crypto Candy, I'm sorry, Crypto 420 right off the bat says, can we look at BOEM? Yes, definitely. We will look at BOEM. First, let's look at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Well, Bitcoin is the crazy sexy ex that you had, but you're glad you're no longer with her because she was crazy. What is it doing? Well, it's in this falling wedge and it's supposed to break up, but because Bitcoin is crazy, it said, nope, I'm going down. So it went down, created a bear trap, came up, then created a bull trap, came down, then created another mini bear trap, then came up. So right now it's looking weak. It's looking really weak. We can see this by the highs. We have a high, came down, lower high, came down, lower high, broke the level of support. What does that show us? It shows us that it's weakening. It couldn't find the support. It needed to bounce off of this to come up and then go. Now we did mention here, there's A and B. Here it could have gone up, found support here, gone up some more, broke through this resistance, and then possibly retest it before it goes up. This was one of our plans. The other plan was, well, it could from here come down, creating a lower high, and sure enough, it did. The other plan, which is this one, went up just a little bit more, came down, broke through this level, and all this was drawn before this happened. If you don't believe me, verify it on the previous stream. It broke through here, and this is when you want to open shorts. Be very careful though, because use low leverage. Last night I was getting a little crazy. I was doing very high leverage, and I ended up getting liquidated. I forgot. I went and did some stuff late that night, forgot all about it, came back a few hours later, and it's like, I thought I had a trade open. I look at my history, it's like, ooh, liquidated. And then it even got my other entry, ooh, liquidated. So be very careful. And I didn't have any stop losses either. I was getting a little crazy. And to me, it's just fun. You know, do I win some trades? Yes. Do I lose some trades? Sure. Why not? But here, right now, good time to open some shorts. So if you're looking for some coins to short, that's a possibility. Make some money. Now, use low leverage and just be prepared for a reversal at any moment. And that's one thing with crypto. It can go up and it can go down, regardless if you have, bullish divergence, bearish divergence, breaking out of a pattern. It doesn't matter. We're trading against people. Any percentage that you have, it's never 100%. It's 68%, 61%, 74%. It's never 100%. So that's one thing we have to know. Here, it did come down, broke through this level, and right now the coins, the longs that we're in, the regular spot trades, they've all broken our support. Matter of fact, I think this morning at around 3:30, there was only two active trades that we had to move up our stop loss because it's not looking good. So instead of losing 15% of 50% entry, now we're probably going to lose like 8% of 50% our entry, because we're only entering 50% at one spot, and then we add to our entry once it gains confluence, once it agrees with our thought process and it looks stronger. That's when we add our second part. So this is much safer to do it this way. And sure enough, so far my alerts haven't gone off for those two that we had to move up. The other ones are okay at the moment. But that's one thing I do, guys. I'm always looking at these charts. I'm always looking at the charts, seeing when we need to update and move our stop loss, either in profit or just so we don't lose as much. All right, moving on. Let's see, we went over Bitcoin. Let us go over, let's go YouTube. That way I don't show you the VIP charts. Let's go over YouTube, and we're going to look at, let's see here. Boom. We're looking at Boom. Okay. So let's do Boom, BOME, USDT. This is on MEXC. For MEXC, Boom looks okay. It needs to break this level of resistance that it just created. So originally, this was our thought process, and then just came down and just been coming down all of a sudden. Well, not all of a sudden, but continues to come down. Now I am in this one. This one is a long-term hold for me. I'm probably down 50%. Who cares? It's just an investment. I might even add some today, because Boom, I believe, is going to be a big meme coin this bull run, and I might enter today. Now, since it's an investment, I can enter anytime. I can enter right now. I can put some right now, maybe some more next week in case it dumps. And that's the difference between having a trader mindset and an investor mindset. For a trader, you need it to break a resistance. For an investor, oh, cool, it's down. Let me add. If it keeps on coming down, oh, cool, let me add. Now, if you want to be a safer investor, well, then what you want to do is kind of like a trade where you want it to create higher lows and higher highs, and then you can enter, and that's an investment for you, knowing that you're not going to sell if it goes 40%. You're just going to hold it. You don't want 40%, 80%, 60%, 100%. You don't want all those and having to maintain it when you can just set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. All right. Let's see here. So for BOEM, let's look at BOEM. We got the magnet tool on. Here we go. And let's go ahead and do this. And here is our level. So our level is right at 0.010779. And let's go ahead and make this more official. Let's go ahead and copy this. Put this over here. There we go. This is the level it needs to break. Let's go to 1. For our alert, we can actually set our alert right here. So the orange color is always our alert. It would need to break this level right here. Our alert is right here. And then once our alert goes off, we have to wait for a 4-hour candle to close. That is the most important part to this secret. It has to close. So it might do this number and then hit our alert. We have to look to see if the candle closed above this level. If it closes, this is showing strength. What we do here on this channel, we show you how to trade using the trend method. So once it creates this, it's actually in an uptrend or starting an uptrend. This is a much safer entry versus buying the breakout. For example, if we had our level like this can we do it here? Yes, we can do it here. So the more touches you have, the better it is. And it's best to have more than, well, you have to have more than 2 touches. Ideal is 3 or more. Here we have 1, 2, and 3. It broke out. If you bought the breakout, if you're in groups to say, oh, buy the breakout. No, don't do that. We can see we have a level right here. We have, let's see here. What else would I use? I'd probably use this level right here, just a little bit higher. So actually what I would do is I would actually have my level right here. Here's where I'd have my level. I have more touches. So the other groups, they will say buy the breakout. No? Why? You're right underneath resistance. Literally right underneath resistance. Hypothetically speaking, nobody knows what's going to happen, even though we see it. Nobody knows what's going to happen. The price action may come up, get rejected here, and come down. And guess what? Look what happened. It went up, got rejected, came down. What we do is we trade based off of trend. We trade based off of momentum. We do momentum trading here. So it's much safer, and we wait for the breakout of this level, which is actually creating a higher high. Now we actually enter once the candle closes. This is a breakout. There's a difference between an active breakout and a breakout. Nobody tells you this. We do. An active breakout is when it is breaking out, active tense, and the candle has not closed. Once the candle closes, then that is a breakout. Nobody says that. I do. I explain the who, the what, the where, the when, and especially the why. For me, it's very important to give you all of the information that you need so that you can make a very logical, have a very logical thought process when it comes to entering a trade. So that's what we do. We have to wait for the 4-hour candle to close. Once it closes above this level, we enter the trade. That's what we do here. We trend trade. That's our trend trading style. And it's also momentum. It's showing strength. So this is what I would do for this particular coin. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. Once again, nothing on the show is scripted. The only part that I have planned is the very beginning, which is the first 5-10 minutes of Bitcoin. And if we don't have anything to say, then we might just go to story time. I'm sorry, pillow talk time. Do pillow talk time and talk pillow talk. So I love this. I'm actually working on memberships, guys. Now that we have the 1,000 subscribers, we can do memberships. And one of the memberships is going to be Pillow Talk. So it's gonna be pretty cool. It's got the little emojis. So one of them is Pillow Talk. The other one is Bingo Bango. And this is the time right now where if you have suggestions for an icon, let me know. But put in the chat, suggestion, and then whatever. But that way I know it's a suggestion. That way, of course, I can have it saved and go through those suggestions and hopefully implement those for future emojis. So far, the only ones I have is Bingo Bango and Pillow Talk. And that's all I have. So if you have any suggestions, make sure to put suggestion and then whatever the thought process is. You know, Bitcoin or fire or a picture of me with a thumbs up or anything, whatever you want. But make sure to put suggestion and then that. Now, if you're watching this on the replay, same thing goes for you. In the comment, put suggestion and then whatever, like a picture of a diamond or gem or something. I don't know. So I need those. Need those suggestions. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, let's go back to the regular. So we have Grant saying, big shout out to Crypto Candy for making the cut, becoming a new admin. Great addition. Yes. I completely agree. Mr. Ian says, welcome to the family. Once again, Ian is one of the admins, so congrats. We got Hunter Blake. Big things coming soon. Excited, yes. And thank you again, Hunter. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you greatly. Let's see here. Going down here. We have Grimmer. Grimmer says, hey, Joe, first time here. Can we check out BIIS for a weekend trade mindset, please? Perfect. I love this. This is actually telling me it's not a long-term hold. Something real quick. A couple days, you know. So this gives me the mindset on how to trade. And that's one thing too. Like, you have to understand, like, when you're going to enter a trade, what's the plan? So I know automatically right now, I'm not going to shoot for 40% and 80%. I'm going to shoot something lower. So this is perfect. So thank you, Grimmer. Appreciate you, man. All right, so let's do this one. Let's go to BIIS. I don't think I've heard of this one. Maybe I have. I don't know. Let's see here. Nice. I like it. Candles. So. Lots of selling pressure. Okay, lots of selling pressure. So notice everything I'm doing. Right now, as soon as I saw it, I like it because, one, it's going up. You know, it's having some movement, you know. Candles are kind of small, so this is telling me there's not too much activity as far as buys and sells. And then when there are buys, there's a lot of selling going. So notice everything I do. Everything I do is very, very strategic. Now, in addition to this, because I don't know what this coin is, I'm just looking. And I'm seeing there's a lot of buys and then sell. A lot of buys and then sell. A lot of buys and then sell. So this also tells me that more than likely it's going to have to be quick. My entries, my target's going to have to be quick. So that's what that's telling me. Now, in addition to this, let's go over here. If you're not using pre-search, definitely use pre-search. You get free crypto by using pre-search. It's just like Google, but you get paid for it. The referral link is in the description. If you use the referral link, you do get extra tokens just for signing up. So make sure to sign up for pre. I love pre. So here, let's go to this and let's type in BIIS. What we're going to do is look to see what it is. And this is one thing that I love doing. I love seeing what the project is, because this also helps me determine what we can do. So this was done back about 6-7 months ago, December 2023. And now this is one thing that you also have to realize. There's been at least 2 nice pumps this year in 2024. And this one has not seen any pumps. So that's kind of a red flag right now. Market cap is 912 million. Okay. It's not a baby. It's not, 100 million. So, okay. Trading volume is only 87,000. So it's not a lot, but at least there's some. Let's go down here. Ordinals. Okay. Let's go down to the tags. For the tags, you can't see it, but it is. Let me take off my face. It is right here. BRC20 and inscriptions. So that's letting us know what it is. All right. So let's go ahead and go back to here. Let's see, where can you buy it? This is another thing that you want to do. So right now, what I'm showing you is I'm showing you fundamental analysis, and I'm also going to show you tokenomics. That is part of fundamental analysis. Where can you buy this? This is very important. Well, we can get it on KuCoin, which is very good. It's not on like a whole bunch of, very small markets. And let's see here. So it's on KuCoin. That's the only one really that it's really on. These, I don't know what these are. Okay. So it's good. It's not just like on Gate.io and then that's it, and Uniswap. So this is good. Okay. Now what I also want to do is I want to go to copy this, go to research and go to cryptorank.io. And I'm just going to paste it in here. We're going to see what this is. So I like looking for the vesting. The vesting, they don't have it here, but the vesting is token unlocks. Why is this important? Well, I would like to know how many coins are issued to the holders. How many are to the, how many is it for the marketing? How many is it for the founder? How many is it for the team? How many coins are going to be released and when? That way I can kind of prepare for possible dumpage, but doesn't have it here. Okay, not a problem. Let's see here. Looking at this, listing date was this. Okay. Here saying the 24-hour trading volume is different from what we just saw. It's only 43,000, which is really nothing. So any movement, in my opinion, if you were to buy $1,000 worth of this token, you would pump the coin. And then that's why more than likely you're seeing where somebody buys $1,000, let's say here, or 500, it pumps. The people who may have bought it here has sell orders here, and you're actually buying from them, which would reduce possibly the price. People start selling real quick just because they made 20-40%, depending on what this is. And then this is why you're having all these wicks. This is why I like doing what I'm doing, so that I can understand more so how to trade this coin. Very important. All right, moving on. Okay, so when it first came out, this screams to me that there was a pre-sale. There was a pre-sale, there was angel investors, there was to where people bought the coin before it got listed on exchange. Once it gets listed on the exchange, of course, the coin pumps because there's all this hype and there's huge selling pressure from the angel investors or the people who bought in the pre-sales. That's what this screams to me. So that also says, well, more than likely there's tokens out there that are going to be unlocked at some point, but we don't have this information. So that's another key thing to kind of watch out for. Okay. All right. That's all we got here. And I'm curious. Let's go to their website. I like looking at their website as well. Energy consumption. I like the website. Nice and clean. Let's go to dark mode. Like the colors, like the graphics. It looks clean. Some people, they say, Joe, why do you look at the website? Like, what does that have to do with anything? If their website is trash, can their coins still make money? Yes. But if they didn't put time and effort into their website, what kind of time and effort are they putting into advertisement, into like just development, anything? So for me, this is very important. Okay, coming soon, blah, blah, blah. Important stuff, probably. Things and stuff. What is, okay, so I like this. It gives you more information on it, okay, if you want to read that. Okay, supply. Fairment. So does this mean all the tokens are out? It can't. Well, here doesn't have. What's the circulating supply? Total supply, max supply. Am I missing circulating supply? Am I not seeing it? Help me on the chat. Y'all see circulating supply? Oh, self-reported circulating supply, 100%. So all the tokens are out. Market cap is this. Why are all the tokens out? And so soon? There's only 160 million. A lot of red flags are going off right now. Okay. Does that mean we can't make money? No. We can still make money. All right. Let's see here. So there's a couple good things as far as having all the tokens out. One, there's no dilution. So with that being said, let's just say that more tokens are going to be unlocked. So now there's more supply, which could reduce the demand. And here, with all them being out, hopefully it goes up. I don't know. Why would they put all of them out right now, though? Okay. Let's see. So this is all the stuff that I'm thinking. Like whenever I'm looking at a coin, especially that I don't know about, like all these are the thoughts that go through my head. Okay, let's look at the chart now. And once again, this is one thing that I love doing, is I love doing the whole thought process, and I love doing it in real time. So you can actually see the hamster on the wheel. Joe, your hamster is tired. Yes. Okay. So you see all this. With the 100% of them being out already, why are people dumping? I don't understand that. Like, why would it dump? There's no reason to sell. There's no reason for the dumpage. So here's my thought process. Here's my thought process. Gets listed, right? Goes up and up and up. And the people who it was a fair, I think instead of a fair launch, fair mint. So there were no pre-sales. Why would you dump it though? Knowing that 100% of the tokens are out, why would you sell? And then it is doing this number, and instead of just holding it, doing advertisement, getting your word of mouth out there, like it should pump. But then it continued to dump. And continued. Me personally, I'd stay away from this coin. Could this make a lot of money? Yes, definitely, of course. Anything can do anything. But let's go ahead and just trade this. Let's just go ahead and set this up for a trade. Joe, you're thinking too much. Sometimes you need to. So here we do have our level. It broke above the level, but now it's starting to come back down. So what I would do is I would actually set an alert. I set an alert above this. So set alert right here. It's very important, especially on this one. Very important. The candle must close above the 4-hour candle. Very important. You do not want to enter on a lower time frame, because you will have an exponentially high percentage or likelihood of it coming down, breaking through this, and then doing this number again. And now you're in this trade way longer than you want to. For me personally, you want this to be a weekend trade? No. In order for me to consider this as a weekend trade, I would need to see this kind of action, this kind of price action, because this is showing me that it's gaining strength. You have a low, you have a higher low, you have a higher low, you have a higher low, getting ready to break this area of resistance we would enter here. This would be nice for a weekend trade if we had this already, the momentum coming up. Right now, would I do a weekend trade on this? Definitely not. It would have to break above this. And then this right here would have to be, even though the market cap is like under 100 million, I believe that's what it was. This right here would more than likely be a week to maybe 10 days for us to get approximately, let's go from here to, oof, okay. So maybe like 30% in about 5 days. And then maybe maybe 74% in maybe like 3 weeks if the market does well. But my first target would be roughly around 30-ish%. We can do it right here, 33%. So if you were to enter this trade, your first target would be right around there. That would be your target. Would I enter this trade? No. Even if I didn't do all the FA and tokenomics that I just did, based off of the TA, the technical analysis, not for a weekend trade, that's for sure. So hopefully that helped. Hopefully that helped. So of course, Grimmer, I do appreciate you for being here. If you're not already subscribed, you said this is your first time here, strongly recommend you subscribing. What I do is I give you my complete thought process when it comes to trading. I give you the who, what, where, when, why, especially the why. I give you all the breakdown of my thought process on how I would enter a trade, and especially why I'm either entering or not entering, where I would set my alert so I'm not waiting for this trade. Now, one thing that I do in the trading group is I do all the waiting for the group. I set my alert goes off. Not ready yet. I'll set another alert. That alert goes off. It's looking better. Set another alert. That alert goes off. Now it's looking really good, but I'm going to need to wait at least 3 to 4 candles on the 4-hour time frame. Then I set my alarm on my phone, 12 hours, check out, boom, check out, ACH, whatever. Check out whatever coin. Then my alarm goes off. I look at it, it's like, okay, let me look at the coin. Now it's gained its strength. It already has a lot of candles, 3, 4, 5 candles, showing that it's maintaining that strength. Then I post it in the group. Normally, as soon as I post in the group, it starts fairly quick, within a few hours, sometimes a few minutes, but on average, a few hours, maybe the next day, it starts to move. Now, this all depends, of course, on the market. If the market is doing great, it'll start to move. If the market tanks, well, then of course, ours break through our support. Nothing we can do about it. We're trading against people. Everything that we do, of course, we trade much safer. I don't post 15, 20 charts a day like all the other groups and say, buy the breakout, buy the retest. No, whenever I post, I tell you exactly when to enter. Enter now. Add on this. And I give you very specific, detailed information, stop loss here, targets here. Now, one thing that all these other groups, the reason they don't do that, well, it would reduce the amount of results that they can post. Because I post 3 charts maximum a day, max. If I get a lot of alerts, I'll let the group know, hey, this alert went off, this is looking good, I already posted my 3. More than likely, I'll post this one the next day, or right at midnight, I'll start posting charts. But just because we waited that extra time, sometimes it'll break through the level. And then now I have already had my other alert, and I'm also going to check it before I post it. It's like, oh, we got to wait a little bit longer. So that's what I do in the group. And if you're interested in joining, of course, here is our Patreon. This is for credit card or debit card. If you want to pay with crypto, here is the link for just all of my links. And the very top one is for Telegram. Send me a message on Telegram. Let me know. Hey, Joe, I'm interested. And of course, if you're interested in the prices, you can check that out on Patreon. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Good stuff. So Grimmer, I do hope you appreciate that thought process and the breakdown of all that stuff. We got Paperclip in the house. What's up, buddy? What is up? Hopefully tonight, Paperclip, you can join us. I love Crypto on the Rocks. We do this on Friday nights. It's let me show you. So let's come over here. Let's go to my YouTube channel. YouTube, towards the very bottom. Now, what I would recommend, go to videos. Go to videos. We have all of these videos for you. We show you about breakouts. We show you about MACDs. We show you about order blocks. All this stuff is going to make you a very successful trader. I guarantee it. Now, granted, nothing on this channel is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes. And believe me, you will be entertained. Especially when John calls. But he hasn't called. So let's go back to home. I told him not to call me on my streams. Let's see here. Oh, I don't have him here. I need to add him. Where is he at? Here. So, Crypto Coin Mindset, a really good dude. He does live streams at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Friday nights at, I think, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, he does Crypto on the Rocks. Oh, it's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Notify me. And here, it's real laid back. We have a couple of brewskis, adult beverages, and we just talk crypto. Great place to hang out. So if y'all want to, come join us. Hopefully Paperclip will be there. I'll be there. And of course, sometimes we get some guests. And it's really cool too, because he invites you to be on the stream. So it's pretty cool. I like it. All right, moving on. That's cool. Let's see here. Who else we got? Let's see here. Let's see. Paperclip wants some soul. Let's do some soul. Now, the rest of this is going to be rapid fire because, well, we only have 10 minutes. Ooh, can we do this in 10 minutes? No more requests. No more requests. For soul, what we want to do is we want to get rid of all this junk. For soul, soul's coming down. Soul is always a great investment. So if you just want to pick up some soul, buy it, hold it, right now's the time to buy. It's down. If this is an investment, if this is a trade, well, you got to wait for it to break 149. Got to wait for it to break there. Same thing, I would set my alert right here, what, at 155. And then for this one, the 4-hour candle must close above this level. And then we enter. Now, I'll give you a target. The first target we can do, this is sold, so it's a large market cap. But I think we can easily do, let's go, not too crazy. Let's do 17%. So this would be your target. And let's see if we can get it right on the money. Yes. That would be your target. And then for your stop loss, it would be kind of tight. For the stop loss, we can do about 6%. That's a pretty good risk to reward ratio. So let's do a stop loss. And let's do stop loss. There we go. It's on the money. But again, you don't want to enter right now. You want to wait for your alert to go off. Once your alert goes off, you wait for the 4-hour candle to close. It must close above 149.63. If it does, well, here's your setup. Once again, none of this is financial advice. Entertainment purposes only. Okay, moving on. See, Hunter says VIB. Let's do some VIB. This is going to be rapid fire. VIB, and let's go on Binance. For Binance, okay, this one looks pretty good too. There is a zone that I'm looking at. So on this zone, we have it from here to about here. So for this one, same thing. I would have to set my alert right here. And same thing, 4-hour candle. Man, I'm afraid this one's going to give us a wick. 4-hour candle must close above this level right at around 0.8729. It must close above this level in order for us to consider entering. Just know that you have a very high probability of getting the alert set off and then the candle to close underneath inside this zone. So do not enter on the active breakout. The candle must close. And then if it does close above this level we just mentioned, 0.08729, then you can enter. But this one, it looks kind of boring though. It was in sideways accumulation for an extended period of time. Not too crazy though. From here to about here, about just over a month. It did break out, came right back into this zone. Let's go ahead and draw out the zone for you. So it was in this zone, and let's change the color. Let's do this. Let's change the color just real quick. So that's an ugly color, but it was in the zone, and then it just broke down. So this one, it doesn't show momentum. It doesn't show a healthy momentum. Now, if it would have done this in this area and then broke out, retested this zone, came up, broke this level, this is very strong. This shows good momentum. This shows it's going to make us some nice money. However, it broke down. So this one doesn't look too strong. Okay, moving on. Let's go to this one, rapid fire, guys. Rapid fire. If y'all are liking the rapid fire, make sure to put a 7 in the chat. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure to put a 7 in the chat. I do greatly appreciate it. This one has come down quite a bit. Let's see here. Let's go to a higher time frame, looking at the daily, just so we can see a larger picture. Right now, it is underneath resistance. So, of course, we would have to... Oh, it's right. Oh, okay. It's actually trying to find support. Okay. I wasn't liking it at first. Now I'm kind of liking it. And that's why it's important to zoom out. Go to a higher time frame, kind of zoom out, see a bunch of price action. Bounced here, bounced here, bounced here, possible bounce here. I'm liking this one now. So for this one, what I would do, and how much am I missing out on? Oh, that's nothing. Okay, because we do have a zone right here. Make sure our magnet tool is always on, and always use the candle body closes. Very important. We have this zone. So it needs to cross above this zone in order for us to enter. And we would set our alert above the wicks. So alert would be right here. Now, whenever you set an alert, this number is not an alert. This is just to show you where to set your alert above this. So what you would do is you would right click on the actual chart. Then you would go to set alert. Then you can type whatever you want. I just do a question mark just so that it's not a statement and it's more of a question, but you can type whatever you want. You know, think about entering now or whatever your thought process is. Now, the reason you don't want to enter right now is because, well, it could come down more. Right now it's losing strength for one. You can see it had a high, lower high, lower high, lower high, possible lower high, and then break down some more. So you don't want to enter right now. But Joe, what if it bounces here? No, because it still has this level of resistance throughout the entire chart, nothing but support resistance levels. Candle bodies and candle wicks are both support and resistance, depending where the price action's at. Price action's down here. As we come up, it's resistance. As we go down, it's support. We have this level of resistance, this level really close resistance, this level of resistance, this level of resistance, this level of resistance. There's a lot of resistance. It has to fight above before exiting this zone. I would not enter right now. But Joe, don't you see it? Shoulder, head, shoulder. You don't see this? Yeah. But I also see this and this and this and this. I don't buy the breakouts. What I do is it has to make a higher high. And so whenever I say I don't buy the breakouts, there's two different meanings. One is what all the other groups do, where this is the price action, and then they do their trend line, and they say buy the breakout. No. It needs to cross above the previous high, the previous pivot, because it can easily break out, meet the resistance, and then come right back down. However, if it breaks above its previous resistance, well, now it's changing the trend. What we do here on this channel is we trend trade, we momentum trade. So by doing so, we're reducing our risk by having it get rejected. We're increasing our profits by entering safer. We're reducing the amount or the likelihood of getting stopped out because, again, it's changing the trend. So everything that we're doing is hopefully, potentially giving us more profitable trades. Not only that, but we're not having to wait and wait and wait and wait for us to break even. And then of course make profit. We set our alerts, we let the trades come to us, and we're in the trades much less time than other people because of the way we trade. So hopefully that makes sense. Same thing, 4-hour candle would have to close above this level right here. Let's do Alt J, 0.10304. 4-hour candle must close above this, then you enter the trade. And then more than likely, now you can put a lower entry somewhere down here, somewhere in this zone. You can put a lower entry somewhere down here. And then of course, you know, you can go about your trade. So hopefully you like that. We are doing rapid fire. We only have 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes. So let's do this one. Can we do it? Can we do it? Joe, we could if you stop teaching and just give us the answer. That's my problem. I love teaching. Perfect. Ooh, I like this one. This one is probably one of the better ones that you've put out. Perfect. Look at this resistance right here. Absolutely gorgeous. Would I enter the trade right now? No. Why? It's under resistance. Look at how beautiful that is. Support, resistance. Man, that's great. That is nice. That is really nice. Look at all this. Okay, so what would I do here? Same thing. I would set my alert right here. 4-hour candle must close right here. Joe, you do a lot of waiting. Yes. And this is why my trades, when I post them in the VIP, you don't have to wait as long because I'm doing all the waiting for you. I'm doing all this stuff. When the alert goes off, I wait. I set another alert. Make sure the candle closes above it. Make sure there's a few candles that are finding support. And then when I post the trades, usually they're successful. Are they always successful? No. And I'll never tell you that either. So one thing with me is I don't try to sell you my group. Like I have nothing to sell. I'm giving you the opportunity to, if you want, to join my group, and I do all the waiting for you. I send, man, these setups are so amazing because I give you all the information. I tell you the market cap. I tell you what the coin is. I tell you if there's bearish divergence, bullish divergence. I tell you what to look out for. Enter now. The price may come down, but should get support at this area. Add to your entry here. This is your stop loss. Here's your target. And then on top of that, I update the charts because I don't post 15 to 20 a day. 3 max. It's very easy to update charts when you only have 3. Very easy. Sometimes I only post 1. So that way, when we do results, there is a very, very high probability that you're in the successful trades that we're posting versus all the other groups that post winner after winner after winner after winner. Well, if you think about it, if they only posted 10, which they don't, they post 15 to 20 plus. But let's just say they only posted 10 for some miracle of a reason. In 1 week, that's 70 charts. I don't know about you, but I don't have enough money to enter 70 charts that when it goes up 50, 80, 120%, that it's going to make a difference. I'd have to put $10, $100, maybe $15, whatever it is. There's no way that I would make great money by doing that method. With us, 3 charts, sometimes 1, sometimes none, depending on the market. But for here, I would wait for it to break above 1.7936. But this one looks really good. I like this one. Matter of fact, I like it so much, I'm actually going to set an alert for me so I could possibly post this in the group. Okay. Let's see here. Hunter Blake says, there's a couple that look solid for long term. Yes, indeed. TA, what's up, TA, man? So here is another YouTuber, guys. Here's another YouTuber. I love this. This dude is really smart, guys. It's what I love doing. I love surrounding myself with smart people. I really do. And if you ever find yourself and you're the smartest one in the group, ooh, you might want to get another group. You really would. So for me, I love finding smart people. And this guy, very smart. I absolutely love so this guy thinks outside the box. And that's what you have to do. Like, don't just read a website and regurgitate it verbatim, word for word, without knowing the meanings of it. This guy right here, he is really, really good. I love the thought process. If you're not already subscribed to him, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you have that notification bell on. And this guy, like I said, he does breakdowns on coins with very man, the thought process he puts in these videos, crazy, absolutely crazy. So if you're not already, this is one, like I talk to him all the time. This is one of the guys that I strongly recommend you follow. Of course, subscribe, and on all videos, his, mine, everybody else, make sure to smash the like, make sure to do comments, because it does help. It really does. So definitely check him out. I love all of his videos. I love all of his predictions, and these are realistic predictions. They're not, oh, you're gonna make 100x on this coin. This guy's real. He's not doing clickbait or nothing like that. So definitely give him a follow. See here. Very good. All right. Let's see here. See, Grimmer says, thanks, Joe. Yeah, no problem, man. Lenny Kid says, oh, man, I'm back behind on my chats. Look at IOTX. Okay, let's do this one. IOTX, USDT, rapid fire. Let's go to KuCoin, no, MEXC. Okay, so this one we kind of went over. For this one, we were saying the price was here. It might do this number. It didn't. So let's go ahead and just delete. Oh, so this right here, look at this, guys. This is why I don't trade patterns. This right here, Adam and Eve, beautiful. Buy the breakout. This didn't happen. Instead, it came down, then did this, then this, and then just dumped. Dump city. Now, this would have been our setup. You know, we didn't enter this one, but we were waiting for it. So what I do is, again, I let the trades come to me. And normally, like other groups, they'll say, oh, buy the breakout. That way they don't have to look at this again. And when it does make money, well, they can call it as a trade. For me, I do the waiting. It didn't break out. I didn't post it. We're not waiting on this coin. We're not in this coin waiting just to break even. We're waiting for the alert to go off. It's literally that simple. It is literally that simple. Now, it did come down here. Let's go ahead and delete all this mumbo jumbo. And let's go ahead and move our alert down here. We'll do it. Yeah, I can do it right here. No, we'll do it right here. Now, the reason I said it right here, because we have a pivot right here. There's pivots all over the place. And where a pivot is where the price action changes direction. Came down, stopped, came up. So let's go ahead and put our level right here. And right now, it did come down, came up, came down, came up, made a lower high. Let's go ahead and extend this so we can see this. Made a lower high, but then it broke out. Now, if I would have seen it at this moment, put it right here. If I would have seen it at this breakout, I would have entered the trade. Because we have a higher low, we would have entered the trade on this next candle after this breakout of this level. We would have entered the trade. And guess what's happening is coming down, breaking its support. Now, normally any other mentor would say, oh no, I would have entered right now. And they'd be looking because the RSI is blah, blah, blah. Oh, we have a divergence, or look at the volume. The sun is in its eyes. No, they're just looking for excuses. With me, based off of the way I teach, the way I mentor, I show you, regardless if it would have dumped, I would have still said, this is where I would have entered because of this. So what I do, I show you the reality of trading. I don't show you only the wins. I show you the wins. I show you the losses. We're in this together, guys. There is no way that I'm going to try to make myself look way better than I am. No. I'm as real as they come. And like I said, for me, all these other groups, they want to get rich from all of the memberships they sell. They will sell you empty hopes and dreams. They'll wear nice fancy suits. They'll have all these big words, vocabulary, everything. They'll have all these indicators. Not once have I looked at the indicators, with the exception to make fun of the indicators. But I show you price action is king. It really is. Now, do I use the indicators? I use it only to see how other people are trading. And because of that, I know, oh, bearish divergence. Well, it might come down. If it does, matter of fact, there was a few of them where we entered on bearish divergence, and guess what? It was going up. I don't care. I enter on bearish divergence. I enter on overbought RSI. I don't do it on oversold because it can continue coming down. So here, I show you, back to other mentors. other groups, they don't care about you. Flat out. They tell you they will, or they tell you they do, but they don't. They just want to buy another Escalade, to buy another house, to buy better clothes. For me, I want to get rich with you, not because of you. And like I said, do I have a group that charges? Yes, I sure do. Because of all the work I put into it. I put a lot of work and a lot of thought process videos on there, like a lot. Just so that you could get the understanding of what's going on in my brain when it comes to actually trading. So once again, guys, like I am literally the realest person with the other people here too that I've mentioned. Like these guys, these are good people. These are good people who have your best interest at heart. There's not a lot out there because all of them are money hungry. All of them. So give you a heads up. All right. So this one I would have entered, but now that I see this and I'm in it right now, what I would do is, okay, here's a level of resistance. Here's another level of resistance. Here's another. So these are a lot of levels. I just put it right here. Enter safer. 4-hour candle must close above 0.4339. And that's it. We enter once it does that, because now it's changing the trend. It's changing the momentum. It's starting to look strong. So that's what I would do. All right. Let's see here. We got Sam in the house. What else? Sam, what's up? Let's see here. We got Bullish Sharps. Bullish Sharps in the house. Got fire, fire, fire. Love it. Love it. See here. Grimmer says, that was great. Very thankful. And I did subscribe. Awesome, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, like I said, we do this every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We try to do it for only an hour. And what I do is I reserve an hour of free, so I can give you free mentorship. If you have questions as far as indicators, if you have questions as far as one trading style versus another, if you have questions on long-term, like what do you recommend? Long-term versus short-term, investing in versus trading, like just, except for leverage, don't talk about leverage. Because if you're here, you want to sharpen your skills. In the VIP, because I'm sharpening your skills, well, I do have some members in there that are very, very successful traders. And so this is for all levels, beginner, intermediate, successful, like seasoned. And some of these traders that I have in the group, they love doing leverage. And they'll ask me, hey, Joe, can we do a leverage trade? Sure. And what I'll do is I'll actually go live, because there are a lot of groups out there that are leverage trades. Man, there was a video I did the other day, posted in the group, and also shared some here, where they said, enter between this zone, 5 to 10x. There is no way you can have that zone 5 to 10x. Like you would literally get liquidated. You would need several entries. And then they have your little target and they're saying, oh, congratulations, join the VIP for the actual cause. And I back tested that one chart. I was like, because I'm in their free group, I'm in a lot of groups, just kind of see what other people are talking about or whatever. And I saw, it's like, there is no way this would have been a successful trade if they would have entered at where they posted. There's no way. For me though, what I do is when you want leverage, yeah, man. So I'll go live. So you will see the actual entry. You will see the actual thought process that goes into doing the trades. Not only that, but sometimes I have members say, Joe, can we do a screen share? Yeah, man. Give me a couple minutes. I'll finish up some DMs or some charts. And we'll go and I'll discuss my thought process on all these charts. Maybe they're looking at 3 or 4 and they just want an update. Boom. Like, I'm available, guys. This is what I do all day long. Once again, I'm here to make you money. Like, I am only successful when you're successful, period. So I'll give you a heads up. All right, moving on. All right, catching up on the chat. See here, TA says, glad to catch your stream today. Glad you're here, man. I'm like, what day is this? Friday. Today is Friday. So happy today's Friday. Let's see, Crypto Candy says, come home and join the group, ladies and gents. Yes. So he just got home. Nice. Crypto Candy says, be prepared to be taught in full detail how to trade. Yes. And that's one thing I do. I give you so much detail that there should be no questions based on how to trade. The longer you watch me, the longer you take notes, the longer you follow along, you should have no questions. Now, granted, do I want questions? Yes. Because that tells me, one, you're thinking like, okay, So what if this happens? Or why this instead of this? I love that, because that shows that like you're actually like thinking of different scenarios. So that's good. Let's see. Pepper says ILTX is a good buy for investment, not a trade. Yes, I agree. Mark in the house. What's up, Mark? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Let's see. I typed, "Who's the real G.I. Joe?" And Google sent me here. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Nice. Love it. Absolutely love it. I see here, TA with MK says, "Joe is a solid dude. Good as it gets." Thank you, man. Grimmer says, "I will certainly try. Comment more." Yeah, definitely. Like I said, we do this every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Speaking about that, guys, I gotta go because it is over our time. It's been great. It's been fun. Today was a great day. Once again, Hunter, thank you so much. The steak was delicious. Appreciate the time. And we have great things coming, guys. We have great things coming. So we had a business meeting today. Then as soon as I got home, I had another business meeting that was scheduled. Excuse me. I had another business meeting that was scheduled. And that pushed me to the very, very moment of the live stream. And then my camera didn't work. It's like, oh, crap, reboot the computer. And then after this, let's see here. I think in about an hour and a half, I have another business meeting. So we have big things coming for the company. We have big things coming for the group. We have just big things coming, period. So you're in the great spot. We're going to make you a lot of money, guys. My goal, once again, is to get rich with you, not because of you. And I'm here for you. The awkward looking down. There we go. All right, guys. Thank you so much. My name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition. We will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do this all over again. And until then, let's make this money. Take care. Uh-oh. This thing always plays.
If you all by still trying to figure it out, I got a life, no time for this fight. Seems like you're out of loop, maybe quit YouTube.
Quit YouTube.
Pillow talking, still ain't know your secrets. Sounding like a little girl, pushing 50, still ain't crypto rich, probably lit.
Pillow talk.
Listen, basement, just face it. You a shade trader.
I'm a poopy trader.
You a shade trader, just face it. You a shade trader, just face it.
I'm a poopy trader, guys. But I appreciate you being here. This was from a diss video that I thought he was my friend, and I've known him for a long time. I don't know, 3-4 years, maybe that long. We'll talk to him on the Telegram for hours and hours and hours. Would help him with his Twitter spaces, would help promote his stuff. And then all of a sudden, I guess because I answered a question that he didn't know to his group, he got offended and he became a keyboard warrior and made a diss video, which I absolutely love. It's very funny. If you haven't seen it, you need to see it. It's, you know, on my Twitter, and then of course you can see my post and where I replied. But anyway, he made this video and I absolutely love it because now I use that for my videos. So we'll see how that goes. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. DJ, play art song. Perfect.